Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing Cataclysm. Dark Days Ahead, and we are on episode number 19. But if you're new to the series, I've got a link to the full playlist down in the description for you, so you can get caught up with everything. Also, all my other series are down there, and my VOD list for the Cataclysm live streams that I do. So check those out. I've got a lot of good content for you. But as it stands right now, we're in the middle of a pretty good run right now. This is my longest lived character. I'm still only about 4 months into the game, so I'm relative noob, but I've learned a lot, let me tell you what. And speaking of learning stuff, very recently our boy Neil here has learned to teleport. That's right, he is an awakened teleporter thanks to the Mind Over Matter mod, which gives psychic powers to those who can find the right of crystals for them. And Neil got lucky. He found a crystal in the laboratory, used it, and now we can blink and stutter step, which is just basically slowing an opponent. And right now we're out in the streets practicing. I'm trying to get close to these crows up here so that I can do some stutter steps to them, but I'm basically just blinking around randomly here, failing occasionally. When my focus drops too low, I go back inside the taco truck and I just play a game of cards or two. That brings our focus right back up. And he's failing. There we go. He's failing again and again, but finally he blinked. So let's see. Can we stutter step? It's got a really limited range on it. Not quite. Not quite. Of course, the crows haven't done anything to me, but I'm just trying to practice. The more we practice, you can see the more experience we get. And we're still on level 2 for our stutter step. Blink is, I think, level 3. So we've actually leveled that once. But basically, I'm killing time. You can see it's 6:30 p.m. I'd like to sleep, maybe heal up a little bit because we took a bite from a zombie. And after that, we're going to investigate this light industry building here, folks. I'm really hoping we get some welding equipment. That could make our life so much better. Now, I did kind of roll through it. Well, I came close to it, and I did see some zombies down there, so we're going to have to be prepared for a fight in the morning, which is why I'm out here practicing the abilities. So, like I said, I will see you guys bright and early in the morning, and we're going to clear that light industrial. Well, there's still time for a late breakfast of some hot cooked meat. Delicious. I think this was a sheep that I butchered, yeah. Anyway, it's been lasting a great time now, thanks to our freezer. But I did have to turn it off to preserve some of the battery. I think we're going to start it up. What I'm going to do is turn that freezer on again. There's nothing in the fridge except just liquids, which aren't going to go bad, so I'm not worried about those. But, yeah, we want that freezer turned on, so I'm tempted to leave the engine just running. Yeah, let's let go controls. We're not going to be here for terribly long time. I mean, I'm just going to be trying to clear this area, so close the doors. Now let's check our inventory real quick. We got our pistol. AR-15 is strapped on our backs. Okay, of course our knife spear, stun gun is ready to go. We've got some tear gas. Those last two are our last resorts, essentially. I can probably drop this MP3 player and the dead glow stick. Oh, okay, I've got a book on me, but that's okay. Weight-wise, we're not in bad shape. Not at all. Not at all. I've slimmed him down about as good as can get. Let's look at his encumbrance here. Torso's pretty bad. But, you know, if we wield that AR-15, it comes out a lot better. And, of course, if we see a feral, I am going to be going for that. I think we'll take that off. Let's take that off. Now let's look at it. Much better, much better. So what I'll do is, we're pretty good distance from the light industrial, just relatively speaking. It's down here. I think I'll drop the rifle right there. Okay, and, of course, gotta mark it. There we go. And boom. Alright, so we're off. Let's start with hopefully just some easy zombie kills. There's a fat zombie spotted right away. Must have heard the noise of the taco truck. Was coming to check it out. Sorry, buddy, no tacos for you today. All you get is my knife spear coming at you. So I'll position myself here behind the rock, and let's get this done. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Couple of feral humans, but our rifle made short work of it. Fortunately, we're getting low on ammo, but we've got more, so I'm not worried. And I think we even leveled up our shooting too, our marksmanship, or maybe it was the rifles, but they're both at level 2 now, so that's great. Not so good with handguns, but that's okay. Not to worry, not to worry. So, the next step, of course, we've got to unlock a few of these areas. That way, once we set up some zoning, we'll be able to get to them, like this here. Yeah, unfortunately this is locked, so I'm going to, I think we'll wield that mace, actually. Oh, never mind, it's back in my bag. Well, I should just go ahead and grab the bag, I think. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Oh man, look at this. So I'm looking at one of the zombies that's up the road a little ways. I went and grabbed the truck and moved it down, but I want to make sure to loot these, and I'm glad I did. This guy on him has a wood saw, circular saw, pin reamer, tool batteries, 6 light batteries. Oh my gosh. I searched the wallet, there's nothing good in it, but that's a pretty good little corpse right there. Okay, so those 3 have been searched, and I moved the truck down here. I've kept them kind of on the edge because I don't actually want my truck inside the zoning area. Not right away. I might set up a zone just for the truck at some point, but okay. I'll take handheld game system. You know, I'm addicted to these things. Alright, good enough. Let's grab that too. Now, since that guy's probably going to be outside the zone as well, but everything else here is, I think what I'll probably do is set up 2 small zones, one for the north, one for the south, and then I'll have them, you know, centralized this way. We're more efficient. We get everything into 2 piles, and then I'll probably manually haul 1 pile into another. But anyway, that's all just for off screen here. I won't make you guys sit through the boring stuff, but I'm glad we were able to clear this place. Now, before we do the zoning, like I said, let's take a look at what's behind some of these locked gates. Boom, there we go, just like magic, it's down. Now you may be saying, well, wait a second, can't you just blink into that area? And I probably could if my focus wasn't so bad, but again, for the zoning purposes, this needs to be open for him to walk. He's not going to be blinking when he goes to zone stuff. Alright, so we got a reciprocating saw, corded electric chainsaw. That's kind of cool. I mean, since it's corded, I don't know if we could actually use it much. That's got gas in it. Yeah, I don't know how great of a melee. Oh, a welding tank. Yes. All right, so this is really what we're looking for. This is like 1/4 of the welding stuff we're going to need. Oh, and the acetylene torch. That's 2/4 of it. Yeah, so these get connected to each other. Now, the welding blanket, I've never seen this. Huh, that's interesting. I don't think that's required to weld, but the one other thing we're going to need is goggles. And lucky enough, I'm pretty sure we've got them. Yeah, I think there's a set in the truck. If not, I know there's a set back at the prison, which is pretty far away, but regardless, if I have to go back there to get my welding stuff, I will. So let's just look. Oh, there's a fan right there. Desk fan. Now these guys too, oh, there's nothing in this. Oh, vending machine broken. Darn it, I was gonna say they would require cash cards, but they're empty. Okay, anyway, I don't have to be looting this stuff. That's for the zoning. Let's go across here because there's going to be a locked area as well. Oh, and I should mention there's a safe here too, which kind of reminds me, I forgot about the safe back at the other location now. Yeah, back up here at the mansion, I forgot about that safe. Well, we'll have to go back, for sure. I need that barrel of wine, somehow, some way, even if I have to carry it down here. Alright, so this is the other locked area. Oh, and the crates too should be open, but we'll do that next. There we go. It's down. Okay, what do we got? Well, this is all just icing on the cake, basically. Nice, considering we've got our welding stuff. Jackhammer. Look at the battery on that. Wow. That must be like car battery size. Metal file set. That's actually huge. Power drill. We have just come across some really great tools, but Honestly, it's no surprise. These light industrials, man oh man, they can really make your run so much smoother. Let's disassemble this real quick so we can get to that inside one. I probably could have gone through and broken the window, but this way is okay. Alright, and what is this thing right here? Concrete mixer. That's if we wanted to like build a base from ground up, you know, literally from first principles. Let's see. Neither one of these have anything in them except broken glass, but that's okay. Our taco truck is loaded with food, so not a big deal. Now it's time to do some zoning and see what we end up with here. Oh my goodness, Neil is sitting here in the dark. It took him all day, but he cracked the safe here. I was dedicated. He's very hungry and thirsty too. He's probably a little pissed at me. But let's see what we've got. Literally nothing. Absolutely nothing in here. As far as I can tell. Nope, nothing inside. Dang it. Well, I don't know. Maybe that was good for his skills. Who knows? But yeah, I still haven't forgotten about the other one back at the mansion. But for now, let's just take a quick peek at the pile of loots we've got. So I haven't moved these together. We do have some stamina. Let me give him a little bite to eat. Then we'll move both stacks together and take a look. Okay, we are making it the last couple of steps here. He's got a whole pile of stuff under him. Takes him about 5 minutes to move one space with this, but okay, so we can't put everything in one pile. That's totally fine. Let's stop hauling. Okay, he is tired and he's hungry again already. Damn, those chips are, yeah, I can't eat the chips. They're no good. But anyway, let's see. Okay, so this one, we got a tourist guy. It's a very small pile. It's just the leftovers that wouldn't stack. You know, these talking dolls, I've been told, can be good to attract anything that is sensitive to sound. So zombies, slimes, basically anything that's stupid enough to chase a talking doll. I'm going to pick that up. We might try and use that. Look at this. A smartphone with a full charge. You don't often see those. Alright, good. So that was the small stack. Let's look at the big stack. Oh, this is 5 full pages. Is it not sorted? There we go. Now it's... Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. I think it is sorted. There's just a large tool section here. Oh, yeah. So look at this. 2 relatively charged e-ink tablets. That's huge. We'll definitely be taking the batteries. There's our torch. Oh, beautiful. Yes, we want that torch, and we're going to hook it up to the tank. That's going to be huge. All right, let's keep looking. We got smoothers, chisels. Oh, yeah. What we're probably going to do now is spend a day or two at this location. It's not really safe to sleep. I'm going to have to sleep in the truck, I think, which is pretty safe. But out here, this whole area, these buildings are all busted up. There's the tank. Woohoo! And I still haven't found my goggles yet. The welding goggles, we'll check. I also know that that is something we can make to... Ooh, industrial tech card. Nice. Yeah, we can make up welding goggles if we have the proper equipment, which, I tell you what, we're going to make sure we have the proper equipment. But anyway, it is getting pretty late. Like I said, he's hungry now. So let's put him to bed a little bit right now at a reasonable hour, and hopefully we'll wake up bright and early. We'll have plenty of daylight to craft by. Bad news, everybody. I woke up this morning and the car batteries were both at 0%. Now, luckily, the old taco truck did start, so there must have been just a hint of a charge left in there. But I've been driving around to charge these up. We got them up to 2% now. Of course, that's just how a normal combustion engine functions. Plus, we got the solar panel on the roof. Now, I was really hoping to find another solar panel out here, but also I'm going around and just any cars that we come across. Of course, I'm marking these because we're going to start to cannibalize parts from these, definitely. We need to soup up this taco truck, and since we've got ourselves some welding, we can do it now. Let's see. So, I don't see a battery. It's probably hidden somewhere. Let's see. I know it's got to have one. Ah, car battery. It's totally destroyed. Well, practically destroyed. Engine's not in great shape either. What it does have, though, is frame. It's got metal pieces on it. It does have working controls, which isn't a big deal, but... Yeah, so we'll still keep this in mind. Of course, come by for some nuts and bolts and maybe some frames if we need it. But let's close it up, grab the controls. So, let's see, we've got a little house over here. Definitely interested in any homes. Again, solar panels are huge, but I actually didn't go up to this trailhead, so let's double back real quick, check that one. Because I've seen, obviously, solar cars, which have mounted solar panels, but I've also seen what's called a solar briefcase, which can be just in car trunks, you know, closed up. So that would be a real gold mine if we could find it. All right, let's not hit this tree. There's 2 cars here. So that's double the chance for a solar briefcase. Okay, let's stop. And I'm not going to turn off the engine. We're just letting go of the controls. Okay, look at these 2 little bitty guys. What do you got? Flashlight, I'll take it. Come on, solar suitcase, give me one. Now, almost as good. A little bit of super glue though. I think I'm going to start looking for bigger wheels. The 17-inch, pretty standard, but let's make sure we mark it. Also, if it's look at the storage batteries on this guy. Yeah, let's get a couple of these. Okay, can we remove it? Yes. Saving, come on. Pretty quick too. Alright, let's find the other one. I'm just going to take the 2 that are in undamaged condition. Really nice find there with those 2. Oh yeah, look at those. Those are large and in charge. So, what's the size? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I might not be able to fit those in the taco truck. That's the one weak side of the taco truck. It really doesn't have a lot of good storage. Darn it, more super glue. Unfortunately, no solar panels whatsoever. Well, can't have it all. Now this guy right here, talk about cargo space. This guy's got some space on him. Look at that seat there. It's got 3 seats in the back, one of them like facing backwards. I like this car. It's a budget town car. The bench seats are pretty good too, just considering the amount of carry capacity they have. Let's look around at some of the trunks there. So a sedan trunk. Oh yeah, that's what I need. Right there. Can we remove that? Okay. Oh, that's going to take a moment. Okay, there we go. So we did that. Let's see. Steel frame. Yeah, sometimes we don't get the trunk. I think that might be because we're failing in the removal, but then again, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just too big to fit inside the car, so it just auto fails. I'm not sure. But I think if we were to remove it from this spot, from outside the car, it probably would work. In fact, let's test that. Let's see if we can remove the trunk if we're outside. This one will work. God, I want that capacity. 200 liter carrying capacity. Let's go. Alright, it's definitely going faster. And steel frame. No. I guess the trunk is not a removable piece, you know, like a box is. It's just literally part of the car. Anyway, I'm learning. Well, I will take these nuts and bolts though. And steel frames, we might come back for them, but either way, let's get in here. Close the door up, grab controls. Let me look at the batteries. 7%. Yep. We got plenty of gas for the moment. We are hungry and thirsty though, so let's see here. Yeah, I think the next stop is probably this little cottage here. Don't worry, we will get back to the light industrial. In fact, this is going to be our base, kind of away from the prison while we're kind of out here. Yeah, that's going to be our little impromptu base. I just desperately need to get this car charged up so it doesn't die on me. And I think at this point, I should probably turn that freezer back on, because there's still meat sitting in it. Who knows how long that's going to be good for now. Oh boy, we're taking a look at a decayed pouncer right here. A normal looking cougar, except its hind legs are swollen and its eyes bulge with black goo. It is a zombie. Oh, unfortunate for that cat. Well, that's certainly not a cat we're going to be able to tame, but maybe we can snap a photo of it. Where's my camera? We'll see. Okay, here we go. It is awful. All Neil's pictures are awful. I don't know why that is, but it's been pretty consistent. I think we've only had one that didn't turn out good. So this thing's all over me. I might not be able to make it to this. Yeah, if it follows me to the rural house, that ain't gonna be good. So let's see here. Damn, I'm thinking I'm gonna just slam on the reverse. Book it. We got lucky there. Yeah, that thing could easily climb through the window. No, I don't know if that's true, but I certainly don't want a zombie puma in here. Okay, so maybe we can draw it away, because it's still on me. I just don't have rear view mirror. I certainly don't want to take it back to the light industrial. Oh, a missile silo on the outskirts of Belmont. I wonder if the citizens knew that the military had such a strong presence there. Alright, well, I think it might be good time to double back to the roadblock and grab the generator that was there. I'm going to have to move some of this stuff manually just because the truck, yeah, it doesn't have the space. But if I can get those large batteries back, we've got diesel already loaded up in back. I got a bunch of that. We can probably fill the generator. If not, we've also got gasoline. But yeah, I think this will do it. Even without solar panels, that generator is going to put us in business for power. So we've just got to be prepared, because we're going to get into some serious crafting here, and I think some car adjustments and stuff too. So what I'm going to do is bring the taco truck back to the light industrial, park it, and come get this stuff and make the journey, the painfully slow and long journey back with the generator and those batteries we removed. Oh boy, Neil is tired. It's only 10 a.m. and he is tired today, but he's done a lot of good work. So the taco truck is still running. That's intentional. We got plenty of gas for now. Look at this. So I've got myself a generator, and let's stop. Actually, let's move one closer. No, we don't, because we want to stop hauling. Let's haul the other one. Oh, no, okay. I'm holding one, and I'm wielding the other. There it is. Okay, so now I want to place large battery on this side of the generator. Look at this. Oh, wait. Dang it. Oh, can we still place this side over here now? Yes, okay. Good, good, good. Yeah, I forgot the reach on this guy's pretty good when he's crafting or building stuff, but nice. Oh, and this thing is filled now. I filled it full. It's at 94% because it's been running for a little while. 17.5 per hour, 5 hours until full. And, of course, the two batteries we just hooked up are probably at 0, but this one is already starting to charge up. That's... wait. Yeah, that's the generator. Either way, the batteries I think are plugged in here. Huh. Well, yeah, we're set. We're set. So that's good. What I'm going to do now is turn off the taco truck. We're going to stop this. I'm going to leave the freezer on though, and we will freely use the hot plate back there, of course, which does require electricity. Close it up, and let me just look at it right now. So it's back up to 13%. What I'm going to do is, when these die, we'll just replace them with those batteries over there that are being charged up currently. So we should be able to maintain now pretty much indefinitely, well, till we run out of diesel. But the good news is that duffel bag up there still has a bunch left in it. So what I've done, I also collected a steel frame, got the nuts and the bolts there. I'm going to try and use that on the truck. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, the duffel still good to go with diesel. Now here's the deal. We're going to want to pull ourselves a beautiful little chair in here. Let's grab this. Come with me, chair. There we go. Okay, and we're going to set this up right by our little junk pile. It's not junk pile, it's full of very valuable tools. Alright, and a table would be great too. We'll just grab this desk here, doesn't really matter which kind. Push it right out there in front. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now I would love to get a brazier going so we can have a little fire next to us so we can cook and stuff if need be. And of course, you know Neil, he loves to start fires. So let's just whip one of those up first thing. I'm sure there's probably some steel. No, we don't have any metal sheets around us, but I'm pretty sure we can find some here. Let's just look at this. Oh, there's a few electronic stuff I missed over there. Let's look at deconstructing some of these terrain features. Okay, this is going to give us a lot of stuff. Of course, some of it we won't need, but some of it could be really helpful. Although I'm seeing scrap metal, no metal sheets though. Let's keep looking around. Okay, here we go. That's right, the lockers will give us metal sheets, so that's extremely helpful. There's a ton of lockers everywhere. There it is. Let's just grab it. Beautiful. So, come back over to our little desk, sit down here, and let's whip this up. Boom, there it is. We got the brazier, and there's some chunks of steel here too. Let's move those back down there. All right, try and keep things organized as possible. So now we just, wait, where'd it go? Oh, we just picked it up. I see it. I thought it was going to be in his hand, but I've got it. All right, activate. There. It's actually a little bit close. You know what we'll do? We'll just move the desk real quick. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. I've set up a firewood spot here. It's got some nails and crap in it too because I was disassembling doors, but boom, there we go. We happily light a fire. The only reason I'm worried about it being close is because of the smoke. I don't think he's going to overheat necessarily, but yeah, that smoke can come up in his face if he's sitting too close to it. Even here might be a problem, but we do have this big garage door open, so I think we'll be okay. But yeah, I can do some cooking now at this spot. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of the meat here. Yep, you can see it's still frozen. That's beautiful. We'll just grab 5. No reason to take it all out. How's the battery over here? See him in down to 11%. That's okay. It's expected. We know it's going to burn out. Let's make sure we can cook from this range. I think we probably should. Yep. Beautiful. There we go. So our first bit of real crafting will be just whipping up a meal here for the afternoon and evening. See that smoke cloud sitting right there in front of the desk? I think we'll be okay. All right. So is that it? He's got a little bit more. Now, the next step we're going to do... Oh, dang. Look at the smoke. Yeah, we might have to move a little bit farther away from it. It's all right. Not a big deal. It seems to be dissipating too as quick as it pops up. Ooh, looks like that meat's getting a little old. It's all right, though. All right, so we have a nice big meal. Gotcha. Now, it would be great to have a big old water tank in here. Oh, we do have this. I imagine it's empty. Oh, that's an air compressor tank. Never mind, never mind. Yeah, we want to keep that. Well, I can worry about the water later. Like I said, let's look for this welding stuff in here. Okay, so I've gotten the torch, I've gotten the tank, but we don't have the welding glasses or the goggles we'll need, unfortunately. Now, I can make a pair, as mentioned previously. I do have a pair of safety glasses, so that's a good start. We need 3 pairs of tinted glass lenses. The duct tape I've got 2. That's just up in by the other tools. Now what I've done here, I've got 1 pair of sunglasses, which I actually did have. This gives me 1 pair of tinted glass lenses. So that's... do we disassemble that further? No. Let's see. So if I grab that, does that actually count now? Let's see. Okay, yes it does. It only counts as 1 though. Yeah, it does say 3 pairs of tinted glass lenses. We have 1. So I need to find 2 more pairs of glasses. Now unfortunately in here, I've got these transition corrective. Maybe those will work. Let's see. Also, I'm going to try the sunglasses, pair of fit-over sunglasses. See, I knew my pack radish nature would pay off one day. So I do have a tendency to grab these glasses, whether they're sunglasses or corrective lenses, just because I know that they do trade pretty well. Or I should say barter pretty well. Look at the value, $5. And I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but considering the weight on this, you know, you could have 100 of these in your coat pockets and you'd barely feel it. But anyway, go ahead and let's see if we disassemble. Yes. That's what we needed, right? Okay. Is that all? Oh, I don't think we can disassemble the other eyeglasses or the corrective lenses. Damn, tell me we are short one single pair of sunglasses now. All right, yep, so we've got 2 pairs of the tinted. Well, I haven't actually checked. Oh, by the way, 2 batteries almost dead. 5% sitting here, but the meat is frozen. Now, let's check up here. Maybe we've got something here. Please tell me. Glass shards. Oh, wait. There were safety glasses there. Huh, but they were dirty, of course. These don't have the tinted lenses we need, do they? I don't think so. No, unfortunately, probably not. This pile is pretty small. There's no glasses here. Darn it. Well, we got to get out there and find a pair. You know what? I bet you there's some back here at the mansion. I would be willing to bet you. Or some of these cars, maybe, but normally I pick that up. Yeah, it's not far. That's worth a trip, I think. Let's double back. Yeah. I probably can drive the taco truck, too. That way we can just charge the battery up a little as we go. Oh, and I should note, too, the generator, I had to refill it again. So the duffel bag's actually empty now. Let me go ahead and just grab that. We'll put that back in the truck. I need to get more diesel because this thing's actually a guzzler, man. But look at that. It's almost full. The battery's almost good to go. These here, yep, they're super full. I think, should we try? I think I interact with the takedown appliance. Yes. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and haul this thing over to the truck. Okay, stop hauling it. Might be possible to just install it in addition to the other 2. Let's try that. Swappable large storage battery. Let's see where we might want to put it. I mean, internal door. Let's see if we can't slip it under the workbench here. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll try it. Part requires swappable storage battery case. Really? Does that indicate, like here, maybe? Maybe that's saying I just need to... No, darn it. I'm not sure about that then. Well, we'll have to figure it out. Maybe I can just remove this battery here, the large one, and swap it that way? Well, should we try that? Yeah, let's do it, because I can always just reinstall this one if I need. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, yeah, there's 2 identical batteries. Let me move one of them away so that I don't get them mixed up. Of course, we'll move this one with no charge on it. Move that nut. We'll put it right up here by the generator. Okay, probably hook that up in a moment. Now, let's see if this works. I hope it does. They looked identical once I had it taken out. So, where did I take it out from? It might have been this side. No, it wasn't this side. Let me try a few spots here. Well, interesting stuff here. I cannot put either battery in it now. No matter what space I go to, it says I need that case, which is weird. Maybe it was destroyed when I took the other one out. I really don't know. But I did look for a case. Now, if I search here, I can see the swappable storage case. I should be able to get the brazing rod. We've got that. Of course, glare protection. We're going to be working on that. The tool with drilling, we've got one of those. And, of course, the arc welder, acetylene torch, that's what we're going to have. So, the only thing I'm actually missing is the battery case now. I don't know, and I can't craft it. When I just look up case, there's no battery case here. Maybe it's just I don't have knowledge of the proper recipe yet. I didn't search here, but I somehow doubt it's part of this menu. Build bookcase. No, no. Wow. So, no matter what, we've definitely got to get our welding goggles. So, I mean, the truck's not useless now. We just got this little bitty battery on it, but that's okay. Maybe I can get that thing charged up. I'm just mystified because I'm pretty sure it did not have this large storage battery initially. I'm pretty sure I put this on here at some point, but I don't know why it's not working now. This game, it's got a lot of twists and turns to it. Takes a lot to figure stuff out, but no worries. I should probably hook up this other one too, shouldn't I? Okay, there we go. All batteries are hooked up. Generator is turned on. It's got as much diesel as I can muster. So it's time to once again hit the road, locate the supplies we need. Oh, please tell me it's going to start now. Why? It's not dead. Oh, it is dead. The car battery's totally dead now. Oh, that's because I left the stupid freezer on after I took out the big storage capacity. God damn it. Oh, no. Well, that's not the end of the world. What I probably should do then is just go retrieve a small car battery from one of these boys. Yeah, let me go ahead and turn off the diesel then so we don't waste the fuel. There we go. So we turned it off. I'll grab a smaller one, hook it up, get it charged, replace the taco truck. Oh my gosh, it's always something, isn't it, guys? All right, we'll do that, and then I promise we're going to get back on the road. All right, well, the truck has been fixed, the battery is replaced, and we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, the juice on it. I've got 3 car batteries now, all of them full. Gasoline is nearly full, but it's never enough. So I noticed that we've got this mine just south of our newest little sub base, our mini base here, where of course we're going to be getting into some serious construction and stuff. So that generator probably needs to be able to have a fuel source, and we got raiders between us and them, as well as a little bit of road mayhem, but I think Neil's dealt with worse. So we're going to ignore the raiders and just come at this mine from the south. Now, there are quite a few miners. Of course, you guys know how these mines are, but they're all pretty standard. They haven't seen me yet, and I'll try and draw them off 1, 2 at a time, kill them through the fence with our beloved spear, but we'll do that all real quick. Oh, but I have noticed we've got ourselves a rust zombie. Now, I'm not sure if we've taken a picture of this boy yet. Let's check it out. Okay, well, down here in our R section, I do not see a rust zombie mentioned, so that gives Neil the opportunity to add to his catalog. Let's go. So take a photo. Let's zoom in on it. Okay, there we go. It is in the shadows, but that's going to be the best we can do. I mean, I probably could wait to get a closer photo, but it really is not relevant. I mean, the photos are always awful, but we still get, as far as I can tell, the same amount of information about our new friend, the rust zombie. It is medium size, hearing and sight. It can grab impaled with a multitude of metal fragments. So I think, in other words, as long as we deal with it through the fence, we'll be okay. Yeah, I don't think Neil has much to worry about from the rust zombie, but it is interesting to see. I mean, that's probably something that evolved. Is that one of the evolved zombie types? I'm not sure. I'm still a noob, but anyway, let me go ahead and clear things. If we have any problems whatsoever, I'll bring you guys right back for the extra action, but this should be pretty much a walk in the park. Now, the most important thing is what lies below here in these mines, so we will see that shortly. Okay, the mine is officially ours now. It belongs to Neil Cassidy, at least the surface does. And of course, that is, unless these guys decide to move in too. The thugs, we're not going to mess with them. There's far too many. I don't know, maybe one day if we can get some grenades or mines or something, that might be interesting to try and take on a group of thugs. But more interesting right now is the loot, which is around here. So let's just do a quick look at these zombies. The miners do often have some interesting stuff on them. There's a couple here. Oh, wow. Wait, what's going on? Does not fit. Oh, my bag is dropped. That's right. I took off everything. My bag, my Kevlar suit, because I figured we weren't getting shot at. My torso encumbrance. We're down to fighting shape, so we'll just take a look real quick. We won't loot. Well, on the second hand, might as well go ahead and get the stuff now. But let's look below. I actually have an active flare in my hand, so we can peek. Wait. Okay. Yeah. We'll take a look down here. So peek. Okay, here's the open area. Oh, there's a welding mask and an oxygen tank there. Now, this area is definitely ripe with zombies, so tell you what, let's go get that back. Like I said, and we'll come right back here. Okay, there we go. So we're definitely more encumbered now. Yeah, that AR-15 really does hurt, but I don't want to drop it. Let's just sneak below. I mean, if we see anything, we're going to be... Okay, there's a zombie miner. I was going to say we're going to be retreating to the ladder. And we'll let them come in a little bit. Come on. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Yeah, we're definitely not done. So they'll come a little bit closer, and then I could just stand here and... Boom. There's a few of them. Let's peek below. That's all I see. Neil's definitely getting better with that spear. And of course, the improved quality and damage on it is really nice. Let me walk by these. Okay, there is something here. I like work pants. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Give me that work shirt too. That's canvas. That'll help if we need repairs or something. So I'm going to go ahead and wield the oxygen tank. I have no idea what we're going to need this for, but we're going to take it. Pure oxygen. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that in the game before. So anyway, let's also take a quick peek here. Oh boy. Yep, flashlights. The lantern. I'll take it if I can unload that battery or maybe even potentially just disassemble it. Shovel. Do we have a shovel? I can't remember. There's so many different tools in this game. It's tough to keep track sometimes, but we're good. Alright, so that's good enough. Let's see. Does he have a shovel? We might have to come back for it. Regardless, there's probably some on the surface too. So there's one more corpse here to look at. Flashlight. Too heavy to pick up. Are we really over? Oh yeah, it's probably because of that tank. Thing's probably really weighty, so let's get this back to the taco truck. Oh yeah, tacos and ice cream. Oh, I'm sorry, tacos and oxygen, I guess. Okay, the tank is stored away safely. I had trouble finding space for it, but I made some. Now, in the end, this is what we came for here, so let's check these. Okay, plenty of gas in them. Diesel looking good. So I'm not going to worry right now about transferring liquids, but it's just good we've got those ready to go. There's a bottle of vodka here. I guess we'll take that. That might have some uses. Maybe we can cook with it, or maybe even make a Molotov cocktail out of it. Not sure, but there's still some good stuff, and definitely a lot of shovels sitting around. Alright, looking good. Check a few of these corpses. Then we'll hit up the buildings. I've cleared everything, so we shouldn't worry. Let's see if we can unload these lanterns. Things have been changed a little bit from the perspective of batteries. You know, I don't think we can. I see flashlights here, but no lanterns. Well, let's test this theory. Can we disassemble them? Let's come in here real quick. We'll drop them right here. Sometimes if we disassemble, then we can get the battery back from them. And that's a pretty decent sized battery. Alright, let's see. Just looking for any other stuff might not work. We've got cattle fodder. Oh yeah, that's in case we come across any interesting animals we might want to domesticate. Alright, doesn't appear we can here. Huh. Electric lantern. Now it says there's nothing to disassemble. Let's look up. Well, okay. Oh, we need a soldering iron with 7 charges. Interesting. Well, in that case, we'll just leave the lantern sit there. Let's keep looking around. Now, one thing that I've overlooked before, but if we notice, and this is true for most of the mines you come across, this structure right here looks like a sink, but in other tile sets, which I've played with, such as Undead People, it appears more as what it actually is, and that's a water cooler, a water dispenser, maybe a water fountain. But either way, it's usually clean water, and that's a good amount too. So let's take a drink. Can we fill anything up? No. Well, yeah, so that's another great resources these mines have, which, like I said, I didn't recognize what that was when I was first playing with the tile set. Not to try and bash anybody's artwork, it's just not immediately apparent, and the little puddle should clue you into it, so I was just not observant enough. Laptop's interesting. Now, can we unload that? Yeah, I don't think we can. Let's see if we can disassemble it. Yeah, we would get 4 medium rechargeable batteries. That's taking them quite a bit. About an hour-ish. All right, it's not the end of the world. Let's see what we get. Oh, is it in his inventory? No, I placed it right here. 4 medium rechargeables. Oh, and they're at 0. Well, that's okay. You know what? With our stuff we've got set up back at the workshop, I think we can actually do that. Now, real quick, no books, but we do have a computer. Let's do this. There might be an alarm. Oh, darn it. Yep. Oh, we actually increased our skill in computers, though. Well, that was helpful. All right. Anything in the bathrooms or the closets? No. All right. I think we've searched this place pretty effectively. Oh, I just noticed an unread memory card. Those are always good to find. Okay. Ooh. Now, I did go through and tear down a bunch of the curtains. These long strings. I don't need the sheets right now unless I need like some bandages or something, but those long strings are very helpful. All right, so there's that. Now we've got a really nice assortment of just materials here. Some of this could come in handy, you know, relatively soon down the road, like maybe the coal or even the sand, but then some of this stuff might not come in handy until late game. In other words, I don't know. There's soil here, like zincite, rhodite. Not sure what some of these things do, but if we could get maybe some facilities to process them, be interesting. But yeah, it's always good to take a look at stuff. No, I don't want the sulfur, but again, just very interesting. Now, 1 or 2 more places to search. Got this lovely little kitchen area. What's in here? Drinking glass. Probably not much. Ooh, okay. Now, I won't take the molasses. We will put that in our fridge there. Sometimes it's good to have a few of these tools. I don't know if we need any of that stuff for the kitchen, though. Don't really want any of this stuff. Neil's got that addictive personality, so that microwave's interesting. Let's see. A little bit of detergent. No. Let me grab this. How big is this? Whew. Nah, you know what? We've got a hot plate in the oven, or I'm sorry, in the truck, so. And of course, back at the prison, we're good to go. I guess the only reason I might want that is if I wanted to cook stuff, but like at the light industrial. But we've got a brazier for that, so that's got a fire. Neil loves starting fires. Okay. Stylish sunglasses. I always take these because sometimes some of them, if they're corrective lenses or prescription, they'll have a high trade value. But I've learned recently that sunglasses do have much more value in case we misplace our welding goggles. What's the beaded necklaces trading value? 10 cents. Not much. Yeah. Most of that jewelry is pretty worthless. Light battery 16. Whoa, hold on. Cardboard. Yeah, we'll take it. So also fairly good places to sleep thanks to all these beds. And occasionally you'll come across a beautiful electric blanket. Oh, I'm taking that. That could be good for the dead of winter. Now, I think we've got a pillow back home at the, what's it called? The prison, but maybe not here. So let's grab one. Super glue. Always grab the super glue. Rubber cement. Deck of sorcery cards. Oh, that's huge. I mean, we've already got cards, but that's really cool. Let's see, what's 10 cents? Yeah, I'm going to take those for sure. Especially with his psychic abilities. It's very important. to have something which he can do to pass time that will really increase his focus. And it seems like playing cards is just the ticket. So there we go. We have looted the surface of things here. And it's all, as always, the mines are a good source of fuel, if nothing else. Certainly not of food. Occasionally you'll get some tools off these corpses. I think we've searched most of them, haven't we? Oh, a little bit of grape-flavored gum. There we go. So, well, I think that's a good note to end things on. The day has almost come to a close here in the world of Cataclysm, but who knows what tomorrow will bring. We're definitely going to return home. We'll take stock of the tool setups, and if we're missing anything, we're going to head out. But I think maybe working on the old taco truck, trying to soup that thing up, is definitely in the cards, so to speak. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me here on a little journey through Cataclysm. The series continues every other day. I upload, so I hope you'll subscribe if you're a new viewer. Hit that like button for me, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching the video, everybody. I just want to take a moment to recognize my Patreons. As you can see, I put their names in gold because they are, in fact, more precious than that shiny metal. Now, I'd like to take a moment to invite you to also support the channel for as little as $2, $5, or $10. You gain access to all my content early and ad-free over on Patreon, as well as a private Discord server with me and my other Patreons where we do some giveaways and have great conversations. But once again, thank you, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.